All right, everybody, welcome to this DIF edition of DIF podcast. My name is Rod here today with Darren and Marshall from Dash Direct. I hope you guys are doing well. Marshall, everybody's being pretty excited, and today we have some big announcements. Dash Direct is up and running. So, do you want to give us a little bit of information? How's everything, first of all?
Yeah, excellent. We're really excited as well. We've been working hard to build a wonderful user experience and grow our merchant network for the launch. So we've got a lot of exciting additions that are ready for launch, and then even more will be coming. So things are excellent.
Excellent. So tell us, how was this whole partnership, this approach with the Dash Investment Fund, and you running a corporation now? A blockchain, an ownerless blockchain, is part of your business. How is that model going so far?
It's actually been really good. So I've been a crypto enthusiast since 2017. Really jumped in and tried to build solutions on my own. So props to you guys for figuring out how to have like a structure that can keep things growing and pivoting on top of a decentralized network. But it's actually, aside from it just being atypical and, kind of how you would organize something, it's been very nice to kind of look at you guys as being individuals more than anything, and working with you guys has been really good.
Excellent. And for the Dash community now, what do you guys have prepared that you've been building based on other projects that you managed before? That's got to blow everybody's minds.
Yeah, so the deeper we go into our partnership with Dash, the more benefits we find that we can really enhance the value proposition. A couple of things I'd like to note is there are actually merchants who don't participate in other projects that we've managed in the past that have been excited to jump in on this project. I think it really speaks volumes about kind of the appetite for a solution that bridges cryptocurrency as an asset and turns it into a currency where you can go spend it readily for everyday purchases. I think one of the other little surprises that we had, although we kind of knew it's talked about, but we didn't know until you actually run the numbers how much more efficient and more economical it is to accept Dash than it is to, take kind of a legacy credit card, debit card, ACH type payment. It's secure, it's immediate, and it's very inexpensive. So we can actually pass a larger incentive on to the Dash community on their purchases.
And how many business today will be actually integrated on the app, or that Dash users will have access to it?
Yeah, so we actually have about 155,000 today, and about 40,000 more locations coming down the pipeline over the coming months. So quite a vast network. The merchant list, I don't know when you're ready for me to go through it. I can kind of scroll through and show you. It's
let's actually put you live right now here.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. Look at that beauty.
Yeah, I'm excited to show you guys. So the first thing we're going to do when you come into the app is show you everywhere you can use Dash to make a purchase now. And I'm going to kind of scroll kind of quickly because this is a very, very large list. And you can notice the names here are, who's who of retail and hospitality in the U.S. We will also expand outside the U.S. as resources and merchant connections permit, but we've already started some of that effort as well. But here in the U.S., Dash holders are going to be able to transact for basically any category of general consumer spending, lots and lots of places. I do want to point out, though, that you don't have to scroll through that list. I just did that to kind of show you the size. We've built much more user-friendly tools for navigating and discovering merchants as well.
Show us a couple cool features that you have over there.
Yeah, absolutely. So a couple of things to note. We have this kind of sliding banner you'll notice is kind of cycling through. We'll change that out from time to time, sometimes have promotions with additional incentives to drive you to check out a merchant. But they're actually, everything here is interactive. So if I click on the delivery banner, it immediately filters out for the merchants that offer delivery near me. You can see we've got the majority of the large delivery services: DoorDash, Grubhub, Instacart, Uber Eats. I can actually,
Wow.
select a different one here, and I'm going to get CVS as the brand that I selected there, and it's going to show me the closest location. It's actually fairly close to my home. That's actually the location I would go to. But you can see there's actually 146 CVS locations that will accept Dash through Dash Direct here. So just from CVS alone, we have vast coverage across this is the Phoenix Valley, because that's where I live. And you can actually navigate straight to the location you prefer, and they actually will accept it through the website. So you can go straight to their website by clicking there. Let me show you just a couple of other features before I jump into a transaction and really let it shine. But let me kind of show you filters. So maybe I'm looking for, I don't know, food close by. And it's going to filter and show me just the most relevant or the closest to me in the food categories. So you can see that's quite a few different brands. I could go to Applebee's, Texas Roadhouse, Chipotle. If I'm looking for something quick, I could have pizza delivered with Papa John's or Domino's. Lots and lots of options. And then one of my favorite ways to actually discover what's nearby is to use the nearby tab here and then select the map feature that you see over to the right. And the map feature gives you a really cool way to navigate. You can actually zoom around and look at what it is, what's on the network. And I live in a fairly remote area, but you can see there's about 25 or so merchants just right here at the closest plaza. There's food, there's clothes, there's general retail, a lot of good options. And you can, make payments right from here or from the list view if you prefer. That just happens to be my preference. And then, of course, we can always search. So if you were looking for a specific merchant, you could type in part of their name if you can spell. There we go, Chipotle, and go straight to Chipotle that way if you were looking for them, for example.
Wow. So non-Dash users, they can benefit from savings by using Dash Direct. Is that correct?
Yeah, our cost for processing a Dash transaction, because you're actually paying from your Dash wallet to our Dash wallet, where this is not a conversion where it converts into fiat and then pays us. We're accepting your Dash. And because of that, the cost is very, very low. It's very quick. It's very efficient. So we can pass on a very large savings. It's actually, an average is between 5 and 6% instant savings on your purchases. And of course, it'll depend on the brand. So you can see here, some of these have, a little bit lower. Olive Garden's 1.5%, but Village Inn is over 8%. I actually used it just last night when I went out with two of my teenage kids and used it at dinner and the movies. And I think we saved 5.5% at the movies, and I think it was about 6% at the restaurant. So yeah, it adds up very quickly and it's immediate. It isn't a point system. It's we take it right out of your purchase price. It's an instant discount effectively.
Wow. So so great. Do you need a special wallet or anything to use Dash payments with this, or does it work with multiple wallets?
We've actually integrated directly with the Dash wallet, so there's no need to put your money in custody or open a new wallet or anything like that. You just have a Dash wallet installed on the same device, and I'll show you a purchase here in a moment, and you'll see it actually opens up the Dash wallet for you to confirm payment.
Oh, great! What's the most interesting business that people could never expect to pay with Dash that you have available there? Because IHOP, Domino's Pizza, all those, they're common. What's the most interesting business that people now can actually use Dash with?
That's a good question. I'm not sure I would have an answer for that. I think when you say they're pretty common, I think when you look at the experience of actually paying with Dash rather than the concept of like pre-buying a pre-denominated gift card and doing it immediately with your Dash wallet, it is a different experience. And so, one day I would love for some of these merchants to directly, participate in the Dash network, but they don't, and they don't in any of the crypto networks. And I don't know that they will, but I hope they do at some point. But being able to go transact with them really opens up this everyday spending, so that your Dash can actually be a true currency that you can use for everything without having to convert into fiat to do business around you.
All right. And what's the expansion plan, for example, if Europe, Latin America, South America would like to use the system?
Mhm.
What's the main structure and the white label? Is there a white label? How does this work?
Yeah, so we would launch probably under the exact same brand. We might designate it Dash Direct EU or whatever region, give it a designation. But effectively it's the same technology. The main difference would just be the merchant network. Of course, many of these merchants do operate in other areas, but they're often a different organization. Like the corporate structure is different. So we would contract with their regional or local office to get that integration and that contract in place. We've actually made great headway in Canada, the European Union, UK, New Zealand, and Australia with merchant networks, and then we do have some other early discussions in other regions as well.
And anybody who wants to use it, do they have to create an account and log in, or can they just use on the go?
Yeah, well, actually, that's a great question. Maybe I should go through, log out, and just sign up from scratch. So is this a good time for me to kind of walk through, sign up, and make a purchase here?
Yeah.
Perfect. So one of the things that we're sensitive to is that, in the cryptocurrency community, when you're paying directly from your Dash wallet to our Dash wallet, there's little need for concern around KYC and AML. We've put some restrictions on per US per FinCEN's guidelines to the spending limits, and that allows us to not have to worry about identity of the users. So we'll use the sign up. It does ask for first and last name. This is not a KYC step. We do have to tell the retailers the name of the consumer, but this isn't checking identity or anything like that. And I'll just make an email up here. This is not an actual email, and I can't type. 1 second for me. There we go. Let's see.
I have a great suggestion for a password. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So it does require a strong password because you'll be able to access gift cards that you have not actually redeemed. So there is some value that can be
very good.
But this won't give you access if you got into your account, you're navigating, it doesn't open your Dash wallet without logging into that separately. So we're not super worried, but we don't want your gift cards that haven't been used to be compromised. So you just agree to the terms and conditions and put in your basic information, and we're going to sign up for a new account. And then it is going to have me set up 2-factor authentication to protect my my login here. And it's going to send me a code. And that's it. I mean, this is the entire KYC process. Well, there isn't really a KYC process. This is just the sign-up process, I should say, which is really nice. And then it's ready to transact, believe it or not. So I'm now logged in. I don't have any history here, but if I did, you'd be able to see it. You can see the information I entered for that account. And I can go turn on and off location services, notifications, and I'm in full control. So let me make a purchase really quickly. I've actually I go pretty often out to eat. So why don't I just pick Buffalo Wild Wings? That's one fairly close by. You can see there's one at that plaza close to me. So the way this works is this is your payment method. So you always are going to get whatever kind of incentives already exist, right? Buffalo Wild Wings, I think this weekend has it's like a certain number of wings, you get some free. I'd have to go look again. But whatever that is, I'll get that deal, or happy hour, or if I had a coupon, all of that applies first. So you get the total from the server or from the cashier, depending on the merchant. And then you hit pay with Dash and you just enter that amount. So let's just say $11.99 was my total. If the merchant accepts tips, then I can adjust for a tip here. You can see the little breakdown.
Useful. Yeah, that's extremely useful to use the cost.
Oh, that's helpful. Yeah.
Yeah. We want to make it simple. You can always do a custom tip. I tend to do that for like delivery service. I don't use a percentage. I put a fixed amount usually. But so here's a breakdown: $11.99 bill, $2 tip or $2.16 tip in this scenario. So I'm getting $14.15 in value, and I'm going to pay $13.44 for that in this example. And I'm going to hit purchase gift card. So we're going to go out and check the live average rate for Dash conversion. We actually use the same APIs that the Dash wallet uses to get that that amount right now. So right now we need 0.1018752 Dash to buy this gift card at a discount. I'm going to hit proceed. And now this is actually the Dash wallet here. And you can see that 0.1018752 dash. I'm going to use my fingerprint or PIN, whatever you have set up for the Dash wallet. Okay, and Dash is already paid, and we are now generating a gift card, and it's done. That is exact amount purchase using Dash wallet to pay, and that gift card number can be redeemed with my server, or if it's CVS or somewhere that has a cashier, it'll have a barcode or a QR code for them to scan right at the top. We give you the instructions to do that, and then you can mark it as redeemed, or you can actually send it to somebody as a gift, which I can show you as well.
Excellent. And it says there on the top, you save 5%.
Correct.
Is this through a saving points, or it was already on the final price?
Yeah, if you actually looked a few steps prior, I paid a little bit less than the retail price. It was a 5% difference that it was actually charged in Dash to my Dash wallet. So think of it like instant cash back. It's if you owed $100 with 5% off, you'd be paying us $95. We figure out how much $95 is in Dash at that moment, and then you pay that much Dash.
Excellent. You like it, Darren?
Yeah, it looks really great and looks better than expected.
It works really fast. Congratulations. It looks very.
I love the integration with the wallet. That's just, and then a direct Dash payment. That's there's the future right there.
Absolutely agree with that. Yeah. A couple other things I'd love to show you. Of course, I haven't used this gift card. I was just doing this to show you, so I can save it for later. That'll actually go straight into the gift card section. You see it populate there. It shows the original amount and the current balance. And I can, if I were to going to use $5 of it, I could go update it here and just say the new balance is, whatever. But I can also, one of my favorite features is to send a gift card. I think that's pretty cool. So you can actually, within the gift card, hit send gift card. It'll open up your contacts. I'll send that to my wife. I can never type when I'm live being recorded, but here we go. Love you. So I can send her a gift card, and then it actually moves it into my redeemed section, and it shows the gift card here, and it's got the little gift icon. It says I've sent it to somebody, and it says I've sent it to Erica on July 2nd. So that's now marked as redeemed because I've sent it to somebody else. So for Christmas, if I forget to buy someone a gift card, I can actually buy right there and send it to their contact number, and that's it. Yeah, that's great. So you can send it to somebody that doesn't use Dash, and that's right. Yeah. And I actually got to use it for Father's Day gifts and other stuff. Just over the last couple of months, there was somebody on our team who their wife had a baby, and we sent them a gift card for a baby store, and lots of really cool stuff you can do with it. But I think the crux of being able to do it all natively with Dash, it's kind of been a pet peeve of mine for a while that we go buy the currency we think that we want to transact in, and then it was difficult to do, and you had to convert it back. And I was like, this is really bizarre. I really just want to do this natively, right? And so doing it direct from the Dash wallet to our Dash wallet, I think, was the solution that made the most sense to us.
Wonderful.
Definitely mind blasting. I absolutely love it. Excellent. Darren, anything else? I don't even know what else to ask.
No, I'm kind of floored right now, I tell you.
Mark, tell us anything else?
No, I mean, look, I'm excited because for us, the work really started when we first partnered, but it continues as we grow together and start to, give people some capabilities. I think then we can start to influence how people shop and how people think about currency and what's efficient and how they want to pay for things. So we're excited to add more features. We're also excited to add more merchants. We've got Amazon agreed to partner. They're not live in the app yet, but they will be very soon, along with a host of other really exciting merchants. So we're adding new ones weekly that are really nice brands to have included.
Wow.
Excellent. Well, so I hope the Dash community really enjoyed. There's more announcements from the DIF coming soon as well. So stay tuned, everybody. Don't forget to follow our social media. Dash Direct is a reality. And we're very thankful to Marshall and his company. and of course, all the support from the Masternode community and the Dash community. Once again, everybody, thank you very much for tuning in our DIF podcast. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao for now.